Noven. Oh, Noven. This thing has, yeah, I think this thing has toxic financing. Or at least a lot of warrants. You can see the enormous volume and it just can't get out of its own way. INO also has a great looking chart, but it's kind of fading away from in pre-market after being up earlier. So we'll see about this one. Oh man, looks like it's going to be a relaxing open. Warrants, it means the debt holders can sell into any spike. That's when you see. That's why you see this big volume and no price action movement. Like this thing can't get out of its own way because they're selling into every spike. As soon as they get liquidity, they're selling into it. That's why the stock can't move higher, at least not for now. All right, the markets are open. Let's see what we get. The 60-minute chart, TVIX needs to break this mid-low 520 area for me to add lower. Not much going on here. TVIX just got the opening range lows. Okay. I did add a little bit to TVIX, but I'm looking to enter more. 1 minute, but soon it's gonna be the 5 minutes. Maybe that's when I will add. It's a pretty big range here on this candle. It's almost like 10-15% range. Juicy range. We'll see. So now the 5 minute range break is 493. So that's something I will look at later. So on the 60-minute chart, it has some. Well, it did put in another higher low so far, but it does have some air to the downside. There was some big support here in the 520 area. Just broke below that. And SPYs are not even green. SPYs are not even close to green. And it already broke the lower range. The TVIX is really, this thing wants to go down. As soon as you get some buying pressure, this thing is going sub 300. Yeah, we'll see about that. We will see. Right now it has decoupled hard from the... Well, the question is also how much is already priced in the market. There's a lot of bad things already priced in. You have to remember that. Yes, the virus will get worse in most countries. Absolutely. But we already have a template from, for example, Italy, which is the hardest hit country so far, and they have started already decelerating new cases. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. Don't buy into the doomsday people. Risk, it's hard to say because I had so many entries on. It's not like I had one entry on it. I had many entries. Okay, TVIX did find support here. SPYs are hitting new lows. You can clearly see the relative weakness in TVIX. Like SPYs are hitting new lows, but TVIX is not hitting new highs. Now it's near new highs, but SPYs are far off from this opening range breakdown. I think there is. I think it would be great if we get a SPY flush out to like low 200s or even sub 200s. That would be a good thing. And yeah, absolutely, TVIX can go back to 1,000, but I'm just trading price action. And right now it is showing relative weakness. Like every time there is a little bit of upticks coming into the market, TVIX tanks. I just got stopped out of the opening range low starter. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's a lot of people dying from the... Exactly. Even though this is more serious than a regular flu, but still. Like how many people die from all these things every year? And another thing, like TVIX is still down almost 50. It's down 45% from when it peaked last week at 1,000. And SPYs are hitting new lows. Like even if SPYs go back down to like 200, TVIX will not necessarily hit 1,000 again. Maybe it goes to 800 or something, or 900. We'll see, obviously, when the premium starts coming back in. But for the past 3 sessions, the premium has left apron. Yeah, absolutely. AYTU is fading its gap. HDBX is still, it actually still looks good, and it already has more volume than it had on Friday. That's a good sign. Maybe it will go later, or maybe not. I don't know. What's the highs of the day on H? Oh, wow, AYT. I'm taking this one off my watch list or my screen. It's tanking hard. Hoth. Oh, didn't even see it then. What's the news on this Hoth? Is it Corona related? It's probably Corona related, right? Yeah, monthly chart on the SPICE. The first support is at 217. And then there's some more support in the 212 area. But the lower we go, the better for us as traders. The snapback is gonna be better. Oh wow, HYG is hitting new lows. Okay, yeah. As long as these things hit new lows, is JNK and HYG, we will not be having a up move in the markets. Or a sustainable bounce, that is. Okay, HTBX is breaking down too. Okay, Corona PR. Man, how many stocks are in my Corona watch list right now? 54, and I know I removed 6-7 from this watch list. Oh man. So mRNA looks good. They actually showed mRNA on the Swedish news last night. Yeah, TVIX again. SPICE are about to take out the lows of the day. Very close to the lows of the day. And TVIX is nowhere near the highs of the day. You can clearly see it, like every time. This has been a pattern for the past 3 sessions. That's why what gave me the confidence to short it big time on this day when I made 1.3 million. What's under 275? Oh, 2750. Oh, mRNA. Okay, yeah. I needs to break this mid 29s. Hopefully not today. And just like that, you see this, guys? You see this? TVIX back near the lows of the day. Just like that. Look at SPICE. They're still near the lows of the day, and TVIX are near the lows of the day. There's so much weakness in this thing. It's just incredible how weak this thing is. That's why I'm telling you. Once we start if we get a full day of buying on the SPICE, it doesn't even have to be a multi-day bounce. This thing goes to the 300s. I will re-short. I still have the nice pre-market shares, obviously, but I'm gonna add more through the lows of the day. There's so much premium built into this TVIX. It's incredible. We are seeing the opposite of what we saw on the way up, because I looked at TVIX real time for like 2 weeks straight, and every time the SPICE dipped a little bit, TVIX went up a lot. Every time the SPICE went down a little bit, whatever. It's pretty much every time. Every time SPICE went down a little bit, TVIX went down a lot, and every time SPICE upticked, TVIX barely reacted. And now it's the other way around. I shorted some. Not really sure where to put my stop. Have to use kind of wide stops on this. Okay, HTBX, I'm taking it off my screen too. Let's see here. Wow, Zoom is going straight up. Incredible. This is gonna be on a short watch list for later this week. Maybe it hits 200 this week. Incredible stock. This stock is living in its own universe, right? I guess I should have bought the breakout. Yep, TVIX keeps hitting new lows as we bounce back higher in the markets. This thing, oh man, this thing wants to unwind so hard. Now imagine if SPICE go green, if we have a big reversal. Question is if this is the start of another leg down, or if we have will we have a reversal. That's a good question. But if we have a reversal, oh boy, there's a lot of triple ETFs that are gonna get discontinued from direction. All of these GASX, SAG, GASL, UFL, DPK, RUS, and WDRW are gonna get discontinued. I think today is the last day of trading for these. I'm gonna miss RUS. There was an epic trade opportunity in this thing in 2014. Went up 300% in a couple of weeks, and then it had a 59% 3-day reversal. That was pretty epic. Gonna miss this one. How do I know? Because I read things. Or wait, no. Or wait, are they gonna discontinue or are they gonna decrease the leverage? Wait. Yeah, they're gonna close them. Yeah, and a lot of other funds like Qullamaggie and Nugget, these are gonna be changed from 3 times leverage to 2 times leverage. BRCU, for example, the Brazil ETF, it's gonna go from 3 times to 2 times. ERX, the energy one, is gonna go from 3 times to 2. Where I read that, just Google direction ETF, and the first thing that pops up on Google is an article from Yahoo Finance. That's how I know. APRN. Yeah. Let this thing go back to 20. What's the other ticker? The lower priced one. I don't remember. What's the other ticker? Let's see. What is it? 21st, 19. It's WTRH. Okay, yeah. WTRH. I'm gonna clean some backwatch lists because I caught up here. Let's see. 21st of February. It's DGR. Oh, this is the day when Citron went positive on it. Gilead had a breakout that day. Lake. Oh yeah, that's the day. That's 21st of February. That's the day when the craziness started in my accounts. That's when I bought APT, for example. Oh yeah, and Codex. Wasn't it also the 21st? No, that was a few days later. 24th of February. Drip. Yep, Codex is definitely breaking down. You can clearly see it in both the daily and intraday 60-minute charts. Just taking out opening range lows. This thing could go to $6 easily. I'm surprised NIO is not trading like sub $1 or something, because I think they may go bankrupt very soon. LFMK. What's that? LFMK. I don't see a symbol like that. DC2000. Cyano also has great chart, but I don't think it will break out again. It looks like a lot of these Corona names are finally starting to fade. Oh, IFMK. Okay. Okay. What do you see here? It's barely traded today, and it's the middle of a range. Grocer. Well, you know, they were priced for bankrupts before this, and I think they may still go bankrupt. But yeah, I don't see a setup here for now. I don't see a setup. But they had a pretty big volume a couple of sessions ago. Like if you can build a range and get some big volume, that would be an interesting scenario. But right now it's just in the middle of nowhere. Not asking? Asking what? Do you consider trading reversals in former big leader? What do you mean by reversals? You mean long side or short side? Or I guess since they were former, I guess on the long side. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like Tesla is something I'm watching. I missed it a couple of days ago, but yeah, absolutely. And like stuff like Shopify and well, this is still a leader. It's still holding up an uptrend. Absolutely, I have a whole watch list of bottoming leaders here. Like leading stocks that had big moves over the past few years and they're still holding their uptrends. Like Nvidia, Facebook, Microsoft, MasterCard. These things are all still in uptrends, big uptrends. Yeah, AMD, absolutely. It's been holding up really well. I really like this AMD. It's holding above the rising 200-day. That's very rare. I mean, you have a stock that's up. You know, it was up almost 3,000% just a few months ago in a few years, and it's holding above the 200-day. That's a sign of strength. That means people don't want to sell this thing, or people, I mean funds. Okay, SPY is getting some selling here again. AMD is probably one of my favorite stocks right now, technically and fundamentally. I wouldn't be surprised to see $100 later this year, unless we go into depression financially. That would change it, obviously. Right now it looks very good. Interesting. Nugget and Qullamaggie have completely decoupled from or I guess they haven't, never mind. These things are dead. Yeah, triple ETFs not to play around with. If this Zoom can start accelerating from here and hit like $200 in the next couple of days, I think there will be an insane shorting opportunity in this thing. Oh man, TVIX is also pretty much at all-time highs. These things are so strong. mRNA. Yeah, it is building a range with higher lows. Ideally, it goes sideways a few more days. But if it can break this mid-high 20s, 29s later in a couple of days, that would be a very good setup. I actually have this on my watch list. But not today, it's not ready yet in my AYTU. Yeah, it is holding up. Yep, it's actually building higher lows intraday. Had a little washout near the open and now it's starting to shape up again. Let's see if I can reclaim VWAP. I'm gonna put it back on my screen. Gonna start watching it a little bit closely. Right now it's barely holding above VWAP. Oh, actually it depends on if you include the pre-market data or not. We'll see. But yep, this will be interesting for later. What's TVIX doing? Yeah. COCP. No, there's no liquidity in this. It's the middle of nowhere. It doesn't have any momentum. It has no volume. I don't personally like this thing. I think it needs a PR to move. Yep, AYTU. Big volume on this thing. At this rate, it's gonna have 100 million share volume day. Pretty big volume. It's the second highest 60-minute volume candle so far. It's a good sign. This is definitely some watching. I'm gonna buy a couple of 100,000 shares, but not yet. Not yet. AYTU looking really good. Higher lows all the way intraday. I hope it can pull back a little bit, go sideways for like an hour or so, and then break out. But if it breaks out here, I'm gonna buy 150,000 shares. I'm gonna buy half size or third size. It's kind of a big move off the lows. Oh, I got filled on some AYTU starter. Stop beyond it. Now this is interesting. SPICE had a big candle higher right now, and TVIX didn't go much lower. So that's now we're starting to see some relative strength in TVIX instead. So that's a little bit weird. Interesting. Something to take note of, definitely. Something to keep in mind. Okay, let's see if we can get an hour of sideways on the AYTU. That would be a very good thing. Wow, PCCA, Papa John's. What? It bounced 100% almost from the high, from the lows. Wow, that's one hell of a big move. Whew, incredible. What's this Domino's pick? EVBG is a stock that's been showing big relative strength this whole time. Doku, another one. These are the stocks that are gonna have big moves once we stop going down. Oh, TVIX, nice, finally. Oh, TVIX has earnings tomorrow. Okay, they do? Yeah. No, wait, do they? Are you sure? They had earnings like just like a month ago. I don't think they have earnings tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought, because they just reported like a month ago. So SPICE got rejected off the red to green line. They almost went red. Oh, sorry, green. Zoom is starting to accelerate here. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. I think tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, there's going to be an insanely good short setup on this thing. It's a high priced, it's a liquid stock. It's my favorite type of stock. My AYTU is not that great from my entry. My starter already down 10 cents on it, but I will add more. Like I've set my stop. If it takes out highs for the day, I'll double my size. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think Zoom is really a big winner from all of this. My stop is at 178. Zoom College. All right. I wonder how many colleges are gonna go bankrupt from this. Because if you can get a college degree remotely, why even send your kid away to some campus and pay some insanely high fees? I think colleges and universities are big losers from this. in the long term. Yeah, Zoom has had some momentum. Yeah, holy shit, it hit. But it shows wrong. I don't know if the daily is wrong or the 6 chart is wrong. I don't know if it hit 40 or 60, but I guess it hit 40. Yeah, I guess people are looking at the wrong ticker. That's what happened in April when Zoom went public, or ZM went public. Had a big spike because people put in the wrong ticker. Pretty funny. YTU. Let's see if we can hold VWAP. Yeah, I never used Zoom. Zoom.us, I guess. Meetings, webinar, conference room. Yeah. mRNA just triggered an alert. I'm gonna raise my alert here. I really hope it doesn't go today. Yeah, I only have to dress up the upper part of your body. Yeah, that's that's good. He has a position in mRNA. All right. He owns 80% on it. That sounds excessive, but okay. 80%. I guess he was a seed investor in it before it IPO'd many years ago, I guess. That's a good thing. If he owns 80, or actually I don't think he owns it, I think his foundation owns it. But if they own 80% of it, that means, I mean, they're probably not gonna sell it into strength. Yeah, they're probably not gonna sell it into strength if it goes higher. So that would provide some fuel to it, or not fuel to it, but if it starts breaking out in a couple of days, there may not be that many sellers. Let's see, I'm gonna just size down on AYTU. It broke below VWAP. I'm glad you get value out of it. I am happy you get value out of this. TVIX is about to take out the lows of the day again. Nope, never use Bollinger Bands. I also never use Fibonacci, RSI, MACD, and all of those things. Yep. I still have half of my AYTU get stopped out. It just failed VWAP very aggressively. But it is building another higher low so far, which is a good sign. But yeah, let's see if it can hold. Gonna take a $20,000 loss on this starter if I get stopped out. And the reason why I don't use things like MACD, RSI, Bollinger Bands, Fibonacci, it's not that they don't work. They do work if you understand how to use them and how to understand when to use them. But the problem is, I think it's very dangerous to use too many indicators. Like some people, I've seen like their charts. There's like indicators everywhere. You can barely see the price because there's so many indicators, and that's when things start to go badly. I think you always want to use as few indicators as possible. Price and volume are the main indicators, and pretty much everything is calculated from price and volume. All the other indicators. So I choose to use moving averages and VWAP only, just so I won't get confused by too many indicators on my screen. And it's even worse if they show contradicting signals. I just don't want to get confused. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they have all these indicators that people don't understand, and they're like, oh, let me teach you how to use this. Absolutely. I also used simple and exponential. I used the exponential on this 60-minute charts and the simple on the daily and weekly charts. I just raised my AYTU stop a little bit on what I have left. Okay, TVIX is now full sell mode here. I'm nearing $500,000 in profits on it today. Pretty happy about that. So far it's the exact opposite of last Monday. I should probably add it to it, more to it. Yeah, so far it's holding the uptrend. Damn, I have too little size on a TVIX. God damn it, I should. Yeah, so far SPYs are having a hard time to go green. I'll do one more scan here. Let's see, TDOC. Oh, TDOC hitting new highs. Incredible stock. Incredible company. Okay, I got stopped out of AYTU. Took a $20,000 loss on it. No juice on it so far. Alright, maybe it shapes up later. We'll see if it reclaims VWAP, and yeah, we may get another setup. Right now it's looking good. All right, I'm gonna cut the stream now. There's really not much going on. Markets are weakening here, and yeah, there's not much to trade except for TVIX and some of these triple ETFs. Thanks for joining, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.